So I've got the Japanese hollies and the soft serve cypress trees all set in their spots on each side of the house. Oh, these are going to look so good, and they will anchor in the future circle drive that's going to come around. So I love it. Yes, those are going to be so nice. I think it's going to add a lot of structure up here, and that's what the front of this house needs. Not that it's bad, it's just, it's so plain and just kind of sitting here. So slowly but surely, oh, the wind took that that holly down. So this is what it's going to be, getting these guys in the ground. And then up here by the front tree, I hope I didn't move the camera too fast, going to be putting these endless summer hydrangeas. And whew, if we can just get through this wind, that's all I ask. This wind is something else. For days and days, it's been like this with the wind. So yeah, so gonna fit these guys up here. That way they'll just flank this front part of the drive. And then I have a house number sign that's gonna go in the middle, and that's gonna look good. And now we're gonna head over here and look at this flower bed I'm putting in. Okay, so I'm currently working on putting a bed around this bird bath. And we've planted up that bird bath, and that's the remaining soil that I had from doing the bird bath. But here we go. This is what's going around it. So we have the Proven Winners Amazing Daisies marshmallow. We have Banana Cream 2. We have, pardon my lavender bee balm. We have catmint, cat's pajamas, and vinca. And I'm just going to I might separate some of the catmint, and I might divide some of the catmint, divide some of the bee balm. I'm going to attempt to divide the banana cream daisy. And anyway, I'm just going to intersperse them out all through here in this bed, and I think that's going to look nice. So I think what my plan is, guys, is I'm just going to get everything in the ground right in this grass inside the circle, and then I'm going to go get my cardboard and cut, make cuts around where they're planted, cardboard down, and then mulch it in. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see. Okay, and my mulch is going to come from 21 piles of free mulch. On our property, we had 21 dead trees removed, and they grinded all the stumps, and I was left with wonderful, free, ground up mulch. It is more than a week later, and here we are, new beds. Magic. All right, well, I was getting help with these beds, and when you're getting help, you're just grateful. You don't try to film, and you just get it done. And then we had some rain, so I'm just now getting back out here to finish off this series of getting these new beds. So we have the new shrub beds, each side. I call them my little baseball triangles. Aren't they great? So we have the 2 Japanese hollies and the soft serve false cypress right there. So I am so tickled to watch these guys come into their own. And then up front here, I have the endless summer hydrangeas. They are in, and they're already trying to bloom, and I'm so excited. Okay, the wind really almost took my phone right out of my hand, so I'm pretty sure that was not great. So retake, I have moved the Annabelle snowball hydrangeas that were in that back hydrangea bed up here. And as you can see though, these endless summer hydrangeas are already loving their spot. So I'm really hopeful these Annabelles are gonna love it up here. Look, they're already blooming, and they're gonna be purple, and I'm tickled. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this. Yes, because my theme up here, or I'm trying to keep it, you know, that could change over time. But for now, I would like it to stay purple, white, and green up front. So that's my goal. So that's what we're shooting for right now. So this is the start. And I think this is going to be well. You know, everything's new. So we'll just watch it all come into its own. And then my new bird bath flower bed. The Pilgrim hosta is hanging on in that bird bath, but I think I'm going to have to move it. I can see some scorching already, and we're only in May, so I may have to move it up there under the tree with the hydrangeas. They might like that better up there. But I want you to see my little sign. I named the house after the lady that actually built this house. And if you're new here, we are the second owners of this property. And Henry was a gardener. So this place was gorgeous at one point, and I'm trying to bring that back to life. And hopefully she's smiling down and loving it too. So in this new bed, I hope you can hear me, the wind is horrible. Okay, you can see that wind is moving that sign is metal. And it's moving it, but I guess it only has that one arm, so of course. So we have the vinca going on. You can see that dotted around. And then on each side we have the Pardon My Lavender Bee Balm 2. That's the Monarda from Proven Winners. I put that on each side. Then we also have, I have daisies, the Amazing Daisy Marshmallow or Banana Cream 2, and the Marshmallow daisies by Proven Winners, and the Cat's Pajamas by Proven Winners, and that's just dotted in here too. It's kind of faded out just a little bit, as you can see, but I just dotted them around, and along with the daisies, the Banana Cream 2 and the Marshmallow. So looks like everything is just settling in, and again, they haven't been in here long. Just it's been more than a week, I think about 2 weeks since I filmed last, so everything's trying to get settled in. And then, as you can see, all around those plantings, we'll have the soil ready to go, and it's going to have these carpet zinnias. So I'm going to do this after I finish filming today. I'm going to get these down and watered in, so I have the white wedding and the amethyst, and these only get about 12 inches high, so they're going to be fantastic. So that's what I mean by carpet. So they're just going to be very low growing all the way around, and that's going to be beautiful. So I'm super tickled. And then you see my other baseball diamond out there. It's just like this one. You know, it mirrors, the shrubs mirror each other. Future Wendy here, because I forgot to add in how these beds were created, all the new things up front. Okay, so the little baseball triangles with the shrubs in them, what I did was I just put them right in the ground where I had them laid out, and I had a little help doing that, and I'm going to insert a clip of that right now. Ellie, dig. Yes, ma'am. Go, girl, go. Good job. That's my best girl. Who's the best garden girl? Okay, we're going to need it a little bit deeper. Is it deep enough? Okay. All right, and after that was done, thanks to Ellie's help, I brought in compost, put compost down around the shrubs, and then my husband brought in cardboard, and he put all around the shrubs, and then brought over our free tree grinding mulch, and that's as hard as that got. Pretty simple. So same thing over here. We didn't do any tilling or anything. I popped my hydrangeas down in the ground where I wanted them, put compost down, and then we brought over the mulch and put it down around the hydrangeas. And then for this bed, I did exactly what I had originally thought I was going to do, trying to get away from my shadow. I popped everything in the ground, no tilling, no anything, which I'm regretting just a little bit over here because I didn't put cardboard down. But I did do the compost. After I got everything in the ground, I put compost out around everything, and then I just brought over the mulch and put on top. But as you can see, I'm going to have to pull some grass coming through here, some weeds. And then the outer edge, same thing here, but I did put down grass and weed killer because there was nothing planted here yet. And then my husband brought over the garden soil and put it right on top. And then, as you saw earlier, because it's the future, I've actually already done it over a week from doing that. Then I put the seeds down in there. So the zinnia seeds. So that's as hard as that got. Pretty simple, easy peasy. Oh, and I guess I'm going to say, in case you are new here, what's inside the bird bath, because I didn't go through all of that. So, of course, in the middle, like I said earlier, is the pilgrim hosta, which that's probably going to be moved out, and I'm probably going to replace that with maybe some salvia in the middle there. But I have white petunias, which are gorgeous, and then I have creeping Jenny all in there, so that'll just drip over the sides. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be moving that hosta, but we'll see. So yeah, that's where we are now on that. And then I'm going to take you up here to close out this video because I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on this or if I'm just going to talk about it on the next garden tour, which will be later this month. But my caladiums are here. I have white Christmas caladiums, a 3/4 bushel, which is about 300 to 400 caladium bulbs, and they're going all in these front beds. So I'm sure I've got plenty of them to put in here, and that's going to be fantastic. That's really going to light up the front of this house. So here they are, and I'm going to start getting those in too. I am not going to film getting those in. But also in here, I have, since my cannas that I started indoors didn't do so well, I went ahead and ordered some cannas from Holland Bulb Company, and they're here. Look, they're already sprouting, so I got to get those in the ground today. But this is they're dwarf mix, so they're only going to get about 3 feet tall, and they're light pink and a light yellow. So I'm excited. So I'm still deciding where I'm going to stick these. I might even make a new bed out there by the pool, but we'll see. You'll see in the next garden tour. But here is the huge and heavy box of white Christmas caladiums. A whole bunch of corms in here. Look at that. Ah, so happy to have these. And then I also got, and these are from Florida Boys Caladiums in Florida. I got the Cranberry Star. I just got 25 of those. And Florida Elise, 25 of those as well. I'm tickled to have these guys, but yes, these are the white Christmas. So the white's going to look great, and I'm just going to put them just everywhere up front. I just want an explosion of white going on in these beds. And then up here, oh, I did receive the last of my pre-orders, which were these primrose begonias, proven winners, Double Delight. So pretty. They had a rough time in shipping, as you can see. And then also these, the Double Delight Blush Rose. So pretty. So I'm going to put those in the secret garden as well. So I got three of each of those. And then here are my remaining seeds that I did myself indoors. So those are Impatiens in that. Some Gomphrena that's looking a little worse for wear. They did go through a storm, but they're hardened off. So whatever I've got left. So this is my blue salvia that I did, which I think, that's what I was saying when I moved that pilgrim hosta out of there. That's what I'm going to replace it with, that blue salvia. So I know I got a comment before that I moved the camera too fast and it was hard to watch, and I do apologize, and I hope I didn't move it too fast this time. Next thing will be an update on my David Austin roses. Spoiler alert, they're doing great. This baseball diamond of shrubs. So again, up front we have the 2 Japanese holly shrubs, and they'll get about 5 feet tall and wide. And then in the back I have the false cypress soft serve by Proven Winners, and that will get 6 to 10 feet tall and wide, and those will just be lovely, anchoring what will be a circle drive. Okay, before I close out, I wanted to show you on the new bird bath bed that I did go ahead and put me in a walking path so I could get to the bird bath when I need to. And I actually made the the butterfly and that round one back there. That one in the middle I found on the property when we moved here. So yeah, perfect. So now I can just come in here, boom, boom, and get to this without stepping all over my plants. Okay, so I did do that because this is kind of a, it's a wide area. It's 3 feet from the bird bath all the way around. All right, so what I'm gonna do, like I said earlier, is I actually have 90 white wedding carpet zinnias, which they only get about 12 inches tall. And then I have 100 of the amethyst treasure carpet zinnias. And I'm actually not just here where we've put out this garden soil, but in here in these empty spots. Now my hope, eventually this will all be filled in, but the more packed the bed is, the less weeds you have to pull. Either you see them less, or the actual beauties drowned out those weeds, and they just cannot prosper in a bed with all of the beautiful plantings just packed in there. So yeah, I'm putting there's going to be like 200 of these zinnia seeds. It's the first time I'm doing zinnias, so I'm excited. And if it's your first time, I'm just going to show you the amethyst treasure. That's what they look like, and they look just like these white weddings. So we'll see. Thank you so much for watching and adding color to my world.